Oof, one of the craziest things that I ever did was that I basically gambled our retirement savings last year. So I remember sobbing in my car because I had been really comfortable in business for a long time, for like 15 years, where I never really had to do anything to get leads, and our business just kind of worked on its own. It was great. And I had a baby, so I was 6 months postpartum, and I was just comfortable, and I let things slide a little bit. I blamed things like the economy, and everyone in my industry was saying like the industry is slow right now. And so I didn't really pay any attention to what was going on. I just assumed business would pick up as usual when business picked up. And after a few months, I realized business wasn't picking up. And so I started to panic a little bit. I started thinking about, like, what do I need to do? Do I need to hire a coach? I don't need a coach. I've been in business for 15 years. So, like, I know everything and it'll get better. And so I just kind of sat back and waited for it to get better. And our income was pretty steady at that $10,000 a month. So it wasn't like the worst, but our expenses were so high that our finances were just getting worse and worse and worse. And all of a sudden I got a bill to fix my car. My car was broken and the bill was for $14,000. I'd only paid $12,000 for the car. And we didn't have $14,000 to fix my car. And so I was just something like just broke, and I was just bawling. And in that, I think I realized that like I was blaming everything else instead of just taking the responsibility for myself and making things better. I was just waiting for it to get better on its own, and it wasn't happening. And so we did something crazy, and we pulled the money out of our retirement savings. And instead of fixing my car, we decided to invest all of it into business coaching. And we hired Dane Martell, and I started working with him, started learning some strategies and some systems that could break me out of that income ceiling. And within 60 days, I had made back my initial investment. And in the next 6 months, we went on to make $400,000. And I think the biggest thing that I learned from this whole process, when you own the problem, you really get to own the solution. A lot of times people want to blame all of these things outside of their control, but it doesn't allow you to take responsibility and to take your power back and actually get the results that you want by doing stuff. And so if you ever find yourself blaming things outside of your control, the industry, the economy, just know that you have the power to change it. Do what you need to do. Stop pretending that you don't know and get back to work.